I'm going to ask you a couple of quick questions. What do these three people have in common? You may be able to see this person. If you're from the South, since you're from Georgia, you might have an idea who that is. You're looking at him and you're saying, no, I don't know. Oh, that is former Governor Mark Sanford from the state of South Carolina. You remember our governor, the one that went to the Appalachian Trail, ended up in Argentina. He just got lost. We have a forgiving state, okay? Our state thought about changing the state song. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Kept his job, lost his wife, ran for office, we elected him again. You got to ask yourself the question, what's the deal? But, you know, not to pick on anybody, we'll keep it in the Carolinas. Y'all know him, right? John Edwards. Now, I came from North Carolina before I lived in South Carolina, and I'm sitting there thinking, here's what you heard in the political circles. You heard, oh man, John Edwards, you know, he's got charisma. He's kind of like a young John F. Kennedy. I mean, he could say the right things. He had a videographer that, well, he got a bit too attached to. And then you've got this guy. Anthony Weiner. The Twitter king. Do y'all know something? You know he ran for mayor of New York. If he had won, he was planning on running for president. Eric Holder was going to be his running mate. That would have been the Weiner Holder ticket. But you look at these three guys and you ask yourself this one simple question. If you went back 10 to 12 years, and you ask any of them, would you make a choice that was stupid, unethical, immoral, or illegal that would derail your career? What do you think they would say? No. It would be the same thing if I stood up here and said, okay, I want you to raise your hand if you're prepared to make a mistake that's going to get you fired. Nobody's going to raise their hand. If I ask you, are you ethical? Everybody would say yes. Except that everybody also has the potential for making a choice or series of choices that could take you from what is comfortable and what you know to be right and what you believe in your heart you would choose to do, to doing something incredibly stupid. And here's three perfectly good examples of intelligent people who made some unintelligent choices.
Ethics in the workplace is a serious matter, but talking about it doesn't have to be business as usual. Chuck Gallagher, international business ethics expert, learned a lesson about choices and consequences the hard way. But now, he shares his experience so that others don't have to. In his compelling presentations, Chuck starts by setting the scene with his own story and ends by setting the stage for your organization's ethical success. Get real about business ethics with Straight Talk from Chuck Gallagher.